And now, Coda Territory Sports, sponsored by your local Ford stores.
Hello, everybody. Carter Wilkie registered a hat trick on Saturday as the Rush knocked off Wichita 5-4 in overtime. Rapid City is 2-2 in the early part of the season, and tonight the Rush hit the ice for the first of 3 games in Allen. And hello, win column. For the second straight game, the Rush prevails in overtime, taking it 2-1. Blake Bennett scored the game winner a minute and 23 seconds into the extra session. Rasmus Ekstrom also lit the lamp for Rapid City. Connor Murphy stopped 39 of 40 shots en route to earning the victory. The same 2 teams will play Friday and Saturday down in Allen again. In the region volleyball playoffs begin next week. Belle-Fourche picked up 6 wins during the regular season and will face Rapid City Christian in next Tuesday's opening round. Belle-Fourche is led by senior middle hitter Denali Larson. Larson has racked up a nice kill total this season. Now, Denali is a multi-sport standout as she also plays basketball, golf, and softball. After high school, Larson plans on heading to the University of Wyoming, where she will study social work. And for her efforts, Larson is our Gustafson Builders Athlete of the Week.
I love being with my teammates. I've played with the same group of girls since we were young, and just being out there in a competitive atmosphere and getting to play with my team, it's always fun. There's nothing like getting a good kill. Having your team all excited for you. I mean, when our setter comes up and shoves you, you know you got a good one down. As a team, I think right now what we're working on is just building confidence in each other and putting everything together out there on the court, just trying to strengthen our game together. And personally, I think goals for me is just being consistent in my game and trying to keep a level head.
After storming through the regular season with a 7-1 record, the Hill City football team opened the playoffs by rolling past Great Plains Lutheran 53-0 last week. In that game, the Rangers' Logan Street set a state record by connecting on a 52-yard field goal. 4th-seeded Hill City returns to the field tomorrow night as it hosts 5th-seeded Hamlin in the 9AA quarterfinals. The Chargers rolled past Scotland Minnow 57-0 in the opening round. Both teams enter the matchup with just 1 loss. Kickoff is at 6 o'clock tomorrow night in Hill City. The South Dakota State football team came up on the short end last week following the top-ranked North Dakota State 38-7. The loss put an end to the Jackrabbits' 33-game home winning streak. SDSU is now ranked 4th in the country with a 7-1 record. The Jackrabbits will look to get back on the winning track Saturday when they host Indiana State. The Sycamores fell to North Dakota 46-17 last week and entered the matchup with a 2-6 record. South Dakota State head coach Dan Jackson sees last week's loss as a learning opportunity and wants to see his guys develop a little more consistency.
They didn't run the ball with running backs effectively between the tackles at all. Obviously, when their quarterback got out on the perimeter, it was a challenge. So they made a lot of plays that way, and then I think our offense just needs to be able to find some more rhythm within the early portions of the game. I thought, our first run of the game, was 5-6 yard gain, on just a simple inside zone, and was encouraging. And so we got to find ways to do that consistently. If you could do it once, you could do it more. We just weren't able to find those creases. So there's an element of just execution, physicality, doing your job, handling different looks on that side of the ball that'll improve.
World Series tonight, as you saw on Fox, Blue Jays beat the Dodgers 6-1. Toronto now leads the best-of-7 series 3-2. Game 6 is on Friday, also on Fox. NBA, Nuggets rolled past the Pelicans 122-88. That's a look at sports.